What's she claim?
I can't even say it, man.
Okay. But technically it's a rape case.
I wasn't convicted of no rape charge. My charge was sexual abuse, forcibly touching the buttocks. I have females saying that. I can't say it, but
okay.
It just bothers me so much, you know what I'm saying, to go through my life and everything I did in my life coming out of a family and a household with just women, to get to this point to have a woman say that I took something from her. It was hard. I'm not capable of doing any harm to any woman. That's really the main thing, you know what I'm saying? I do mess up. I do act crazy. I do get drunk. I do have parties. I do, get into little fist fights with guys, but I'm not capable of doing any harm to a woman. Taking something from her or anything. That's not me. That'll never be me. They don't ever have to worry about me hurting kids or a woman or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I'm a victim. I would never make anybody a victim. That's not me. I would fight people bigger than me or stronger than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a victim. But I would never, oppress somebody. I'm the oppressed. I can't understand why it's this close. They talking about there's no evidence that I ever sodomized her, even though you put that all over the paper. And every time they take a quote out of this courtroom, they take a quote from out of her mouth, which is, the stuff to put me in jail. It's nothing that's been true. I just want print the facts so everybody can sort it out. My life is ruined because nobody has a chance to get the facts.
And the fact is that there was no semen found.
No semen found, no forcible entry, no entry into the anal, no nothing, none of that.
And no fingerprints on the gun.
No fingerprints on the guns, you know what I'm saying? The only time ever there was an act of sodomy, she admitted she did it to me. I should be, putting charges on this girl who sodomized me on the floor of a dance club. Why am I in court? You know what I'm saying? Get my life ripped apart. But I'm here, I'm gonna go through it just to show that I have faith in the American system. But for me to have faith in the American system, these juries and everybody else has to, play the same role and to keep an open mind. I'm already convicted. How am I gonna forcibly do anything to a girl after she did it to me consensually? And that's not something I'm making up. That's what they said. They said that. The girl came to court and said she did this, she did that, she called my hotel, it was good. She said that, not me. Now, why am I going to force her? I mean, this is common sense. But no matter what happens, innocent or guilty, my life is ruined. Because when they say, whatever they say in this verdict, y'all are not going to make it front page news. It won't be bigger, no matter what. All that you want to hear is that he's guilty, he's in jail, the reign of terror is over, the outlaw's gone. That's what they want to do. So I'm starting to think I don't know which story to read. I don't know if this is, about black and white and loud and quiet, or is it about me and this girl? Because if it's about me and this girl, come on, we shouldn't even be here.
Coming down the elevator, you complain.
Something like that up, though, what?
Why would she make something like that up? Because hell have no fury like a woman's scorn. Hell have no fury like a woman's scorn.
If you could go back to the night when the sexual abuse occurred, is there anything that you would do differently?
Yeah.
What?
I would not have closed my eyes until she was out of the room, until everybody was out of the room.
So when you left the room and left her with those people...
I didn't leave her with those people. I didn't bring her to those people.
She came over herself.
Right. She came over, knew those people, knew everything, I just didn't grab her out of there. But I'm guilty of not being a smart man, not being a good-hearted man, I guess, or whatever, or being more considerate.
At any point, were you aware that she was involved in something she didn't want to...
Excuse me.
I couldn't defend myself.
We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. What up, though? It's your boy DME. Listen. All right, guys. All right. It's been a week. And what's new? What is new? Anything? Let's see. What up, Jax? So it's been a week, and it's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing's moved forward. No evidence. No nothing. Nothing. She's gone silent. Maths filed the lawsuit for defamation, I'm hearing. Do you blame him? I mean, it's been a week. You can't drop this and disappear 7 days ago. 7 days ago. And then go silent. Not when you said you had evidence. So let me tell you guys a little story I haven't told y'all yet. So there's a guy, you know, a friend of mine that's you know, comes to my bar a lot. He's currently in jail for the same thing. Oddly enough, the same similar situation. He's doing 3 years. He's done a year. He met a girl, not at my bar, but one of my bartenders. Only worked with us for less than a month. Good guy, man. Like I talk to the guy. I talk to the guy all the time. See him here and there. You know, I see him every day. You know, at the bar and stuff. So what happened was, he likes to hook up with a lot of girls, man. You know how it is. So he met her, took her back to a hotel. They did what they did, and they left. He left. Now, in Michigan, there's this thing called you can't use a victim's past allegations against her. So what we found out afterwards, she had done this to 5 other men, and they all got thrown out. 5 other men supposedly did that to her. How unlucky, right? Imagine how being that unlucky. The problem is, my buddy had a terrible lawyer, didn't let him take the stand, and the jury wasn't able to hear that. What they went off of was she had marks on her neck. He said that she liked it rough. He likes it rough, and I kind of do. You know? So marks on the neck aren't always like something that's not going to happen. You know, now a bad judge in character about just doing it with whoever, you know, not knowing this girl's past, that she's actually accused people of this in the past. Jury found him guilty. Basically, he said, she said with the marks. Judge gave him 3 years. Judge knew about the history, but the jury couldn't have known. And his attorney decided not to let him take the stand, which he wanted to take the stand, but the jury advised him against it, and he didn't do it. And they said afterwards, if he would have took the stand, they probably would have found him innocent. Bad mistake. So judge gave him the bottom end of the 3 years. It was like a 3 to 15 year thing he could have gave him 3 years. So it's fucked up. It's fucked, especially Father's Day yesterday, right? Guy has kids too. Can't see him 3 years. Can't see him 3 years. I believe him, man. I believe my friend, and I don't. And this whole situation here, because I mean, the guy he got a lot of girls, but I don't see him just doing that and be like, oh, and getting crazy. Like I don't believe it, man. I just don't. And especially if imagine accusing 5 other men of the reason why, again, he only got to 3 years and not more. The judge took that into account, even though the jury couldn't have seen that evidence. He knew this is not probably what it is, but according to the law, that couldn't be used against her. So it was like whatever he got charged with, I'm not exactly sure, it was like a 3 to 15 year type of deal. The judge gave him the low end of 3. However, the problem is he gets on 3 years, he's done a year. He's going to have to register as a sex offender. His whole life is pretty much ruined. It's pretty much ruined. So, what up, McGee? Kee Kee, what's up, man? Like, these are serious allegations, bro. This is, and you and the difference between you and my friend is all the only evidence against him was the marks on her neck, which he said was just from rough sex. That's what she liked. You claim to have evidence, audio. So where's the audio? Now, I'll be fair. If you ever decide to drop the audio, whenever, right? And it says what you said it was, and we realize it's not doctored, and it's exactly what you said, and it makes Matt look guilty, then I will be on your side 100%. But as far as this goes, like, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know what to tell you right now. Now they talking about, oh, she's gonna go on the show. Some show. What's that chick's name? That did it outside of battle rap. Has got a lot of subscribers, and she's gonna go on. What are you going on a show for? Like, okay, are you going on the show to drop the audio? Is she paying you for the audio? Like, these are questions we need to know and are very relevant. These are very relevant because, let me tell you something. I know that it happened. Tasha K, thank you. I know this stuff happens out here and this and that, but I know too many people, man, that have been accused of this, and I don't believe it. I don't believe that these people would have done what they said they did. I've seen crazy women just say shit. Like Pac said, a woman's scorn. A woman's scorn. So I don't know who's telling the truth in this case, but I do know this. I'm not feeling the no dropping of the evidence. If you claim to have evidence in your initial coming out of this, you should have dropped it then. Not wait on to go on some show. Not wait 2 weeks, a week, or 3 weeks. Like, come on, man. Come on. This guy's got a family. They need to know what's going on. Are you pushing through with a lawsuit? Are you taking math to court? What's going on? You can't drop it and just leave it there. You ain't deleted it off social media. It's still sitting there. Kee Kee, this is still here. Your rapist could be right next to you, just like mine. Justin Math Hoffa Edwards. You doxed him, by the way. You put out his real name. Hashtag Justice for Queen Kee Kee. His name's Justin? That's insane. You haven't deleted anything. And it's been a week. I don't want to be that guy who says you're a liar. But anybody looking at this objectively can't sit there and say it's not looking good for you. I don't know how you can look at it any other way. Okay, sure, maybe you didn't like Matt Hoffa's answer to this, which is like, whatever, bro. Like, I mean, how you can't tell another man how to react. You don't know how someone's gonna react. Tasha K, I had to tell her don't say another word. She's going to end up dropping a bomb. Well, it's like we're still playing games though here. We're still playing games. This is nothing to play with. This isn't some reality show rollout. The M, the A, the T, the H, the he, the did, the it. Let me go live. She promoted his live. Slurpygate continues. And again, it doesn't mean she doesn't have the evidence, and it doesn't mean the evidence doesn't link Matt to being guilty. She still has an opportunity to drop it, but every single day you wait is shady. Guilty or not, it's shady. Because even if he did do it, this is not the way you go about rolling this out. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. This is not how you go about this. Guilty or not. No, this is not how you do it. All right? You are literally asking the court of public opinion to do what you claim the court system wouldn't do. How the court system failed you. You want the court of public opinion to try math, but you won't provide the evidence that you say you have. You say you have it, Kee Kee. You must, in the court of public opinion, supply that evidence now. And if you sold it to Tasha K for her to put it out on her channel, I'm not rocking this, bro. I'm not rocking this. You know, Ponce got me a nice little French silk pie for Father's Day because Nene, Shanae. You know, and I told her this story and she acts like she doesn't remember it, but I felt like either she did or she didn't. I believe it that she did it because she would have said it. But if she didn't, that just tells you how great the subconscious works, bro. It's amazing. Subconscious is real. All right. I remember telling this story a long time ago about how me and my dad, you know, R.I.P. Bobby, would go to Baker's Square in Southfield all the time when I was young, and we'd always go to Baker's Square, and he would get the banana cream pie, and I would get the French silk pie, And they've closed down all the Baker Square since then. I don't think there's any left around. And it was a memory for me with my dad, going there and getting the pie. So for Father's Day yesterday, she got me a French silk pie. And I said, was it because of the story? And she forgot about the story. She doesn't remember the story. I mean, I think she would say yeah if it was. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. Right now, y'all bloggers are all over the place instead of waiting. She is a woman, and Tasha K is very credible from what I watch. Math need to fall back into this. It's just no, I disagree. You want to know why I disagree? You can't tell us to fall back. She's trying this in the court of public opinion. The second you put this out into the public on an Instagram video, on Twitter, make posters, no, it's going to get tried in the public opinion. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, don't say nothing. Y'all need to fall back and don't say nothing. Well, she's a woman. This is credible, this and that, and she provides nothing. Nah, you can't have it. I'm sorry, I disagree. 1,000%. Are bloggers all over the place? Probably, because we're all human and we're all making our assumptions and this and that. I have been 100% fair. I said if the audio does come out and it says everything she says on that audio is true, then Math Hoffa is more than likely guilty and he should be put away where he belongs. However, it's been a week. She hasn't revealed it, and she's treating this like a game. This is not a game. If it was you, if it was your son, if it was someone that you love, and this is the rollout that came out, believe me, you would have a whole different perspective. If this was your daughter, if this happened to your daughter, there's no way you would allow her to roll it out the way she's rolling it out. This is my issue with it. And I stand firm on that. And I don't like the narrative where people, were exploiting it and this and that. No, she exploited it the second she made it a social media campaign. The second if she did go to Tasha K and is doing all this stuff. That's who's exploiting it. There's ways to go about this without going to social media and making a big farce out of this. Because that's what it's become. That's what it's become. And all she's doing is putting money in Matt Hoffa's pocket, made him more popular, made his channel get more donations. That's all she's done. Literally. That's all she's accomplished in the past week. Everyone that you thought Math was guilty is starting to wonder now. Now, the bomb will be if she drops the audio. If she drops the audio ever, all right, and it's real, and it says exactly how she says it, that changes the narrative, even with her waiting. However, she's still playing the game. It's too long. She's already waited too long, in my opinion. This is not the rollout. Whether that's my daughter, this is not the rollout, or that's my son. This is not how you go about this. This is not how you go about this, bro. No, I'm sorry. And I know too many men who are in jail right now falsely accused of this. Like I said this story at the beginning of this. One of my friends, it happened to him. He's in jail right now, and I promise you he did not do that. Come on. All right? The girl's that unlucky. It happened to her 5 times. She's 22, and already 5 times in her life, this happened to her from 5 different men, and 4 were found innocent. And the 5th finally found guilty because he had a stupid lawyer and didn't take the stand. No, because she was able to get the marks on her neck. You always change your perspective when it's somebody close to you. So I try to look at it from that angle, and I try to look at it from the outside angle. Like I don't know Math, and I'm looking at it like that. Now I want to look at it if it's my brother. It's my someone I'm close to. I'll look at it like that, and I'll look at it through her perspective. And I'll look at it through, and you don't get to say it though. I don't even know what that means. Real talk, real sports star. I don't even know what that means. You don't get to say what. I mean, who said what? Nobody said anything, so I don't even know what that means. So I don't know what you're getting at. Why would Matt use this as promotion? That is dumb. He's not using it as promotion. He's just dealing with what it is. He's just dealing with what it is.